Hello. Hello. Tap, tap. Well, let's see. Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Ain't nobody want to talk. All right. I don't know. Like, if people come in, they don't want to say hi. Like, I don't get it. Like, come on, now you come in here, you say hello, you say, how you doing? I say, how you doing back? It just, that's how it works. It works just like that, you know? Just like that. You move, I move, or something like that. I don't know. We all dance. Dance Party USA. So, nah. All right, well, let's see. We're waiting for the masses to come in. Maybe. I don't know. I wasn't even really thinking of streaming today, to be honest. I was just too beat. But you know what? A real trooper's gotta push along, even though no one's here practically. A real trooper gotta sit here and say, "Hey, I'll do what I do." So, you know. Yep. So we sit here and we wait until someone jumps in the stream. Because I already know the second person is, and probably. All right, let's see. This might be an epic fail stream. We don't know yet. Hey, some streams aren't as good as others. Sometimes it takes a few minutes for people to get their keysters in here. Sometimes people are busy. Sometimes they're just sitting on the toilet, just, I don't know, doing what they do. So, we'll see. No, we'll see. No, maybe I should have never streamed today. I don't know. Sitting here talking to myself. Reminds me of the good old days. I sit here and talk to myself. All right. It doesn't matter. Hell, even if one person watches it for 2 seconds, it's watch time, I guess. So, I don't know. So, Probably because I'm streaming later than I normally do, but it's okay. Hey, finally, 5 minutes in, somebody actually speaking. Hey, it's Duckstack. Hello, Duckstack. I thought I was going to be sitting here staring into space again. It's actually an hour later than what I'm normally streaming almost, because I was eating food. Shiloh Vantity. Hello there. How are you? I know I've seen you somewhere. I'm pretty sure I have. There we go. I guess it takes a few minutes for the YouTube universe to, I don't know. It posted on my phone right away, but I don't know. I can never really figure out the YouTube land day. I was going to make a phone call. I'll probably do that after this stream, because I don't know if this particular person is available or busy or not, but that's okay. Not me. Not you what? I can't call you because I don't know your number. Oh, you didn't get notification? I don't know. They sabotage a lot of the cases. Oh, good Lord. Hold on a sec. I had to mute it. I hate people and their goddamn shit music. You know, oh. Wasn't you subscribed to me to begin with, or did YouTube unsubscribe you? See, you can say it in the live streams. You can say sub as much as you want, but they don't like it in the live chat. I can never figure that out. I had to follow somebody. I hadn't seen them in a while, and they used to come on my chat all the time. So I was like, wait a minute. Why haven't I seen them in a while? And I had to go leave a comment. You know, YouTube will unsubscribe or sever the connection if you don't comment at least once a month, or if you don't go on someone's live stream. There are so many unwritten rules of YouTube. I just wish they'd come out and say, this is what we want, this is what we don't want. Instead of guessing. Nobody really knows what the hell the rules are. I mean, it's obvious there are certain rules that people generally know, but they change to TOS every 3 months. Nobody knows what the hell the rules are. Hey, Stamos. Stamos should be sleeping, but I'm glad he's here. All questions go to Doug today, because I don't really know anything right now. I'm not that popular enough, Doug. It's Friday. Yeah, I get that. But, I don't know. Sometimes, a couple of times I ended up in trending for whatever reason. I was in someone's stream earlier. Because Shiloh. Oh, I'm sorry. This is why I don't say names, because I mispronounce names. And it's why I don't say Snail's name, because I can't pronounce his name. I was in someone's stream today, because they went in my stream a couple of days ago, and I'd never seen him before, and he just said randomly, I was talking in the stream, and he goes, oh, I just happened to find you through the random search. It was a pure coincidence. And I'm like, okay, hey, I appreciate you coming in. You know, but that guy's got, I don't know, 9,000 subscribers. So, hey, the big YouTubers bigger than I. Hey, if they want to jump in, that's fine. I'll vote the hell out of them. I don't care. But I hope RV on the wayside pops in, because I sent him a message. That's the one who I haven't seen in a while. I told him I was streaming, because that channel's close within 1,000 subscribers, so I figured I'd give him a boost if I can. But I'll tell you what, though, it takes tooth and nail. I pretty much got to do this. When I was in Gype's chat last night, and I'm always in his chat, and I'm always liking and sharing. And he rarely ever sees me. Last night he saw me because I kept typing the same thing 15 times until he noticed me. He skips right over me, promotes everyone else, and I'm like, hey, do you see me? Do you see me? Because in Gype stream, you got to like it, you got to share it, and then you got to tell them, which is what I do. And he always passes over me until I said, hey, I'm right here. Hey, Gype, right here. Hey, hello. And then he finally noticed me after 15 minutes of doing this in his chat and tagging him every 5 minutes. I said, this is why I unsubscribed from him last time, but then I resubscribed to him. Every time I go to his chat, almost every time, and I know he's busy, I get that. He's busy. But he never sees me. So I was wondering if YouTube is blocking me from his channel, which, it's possible because Gype, a lot of people don't like him. He's got a lot of people out there that hate on him for no reason. So, quite possible. I told him, I said, hey, YouTube does anything against you. He put out a video and it got like 1 billion, whatever. You know that you're on the same time Sal is. Sal who? Sal who? I don't know who Sal is. You got to tell me. You got to tell me, Doctor, who the, you got to tell me who that is. I don't know. I was going to come on at 4 o'clock. But then I was eating. And then I got, salivate. Okay. How does that affect me? He gets 5,000 people in the streams. How does that affect me exactly? There are so many coin people on right now, it doesn't really affect me. I think he comes in my chats. I mean, you're always going to compete against somebody. There's always somebody going to be on streaming. No matter what time you come on, you're always going to have someone bigger on you and better that's going to be on when you're streaming. Even when I used to stream at midnight, I used to have 10 channels on. You sound like is that an owl? I can't. Is that a damn owl? Hoo, 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 hoo. Well, my room echoes, and I don't know. Yeah, I wind up saying the same stuff a lot of times, but I don't know. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, when I used to come on at midnight, they used to have 10 people still on. I'm not competing against anybody. If somebody wants to come here fun, do what I do. I open 15 tabs at once and I'll watch 15 people. Long as you type every 15 minutes, as long as you type something, and you stay in their chat for 15 minutes, it counts as a view. Doug's got 26. Doug should have about 3 million subscribers by now. Them fire pits alone. I'm not a grow channel, but I tell everybody, hey, just follow each other. I mean, why not? There's no harm in following each other. There ain't no harm. I mean, if you like the channel, hey, subscribe to them. You might watch a video and say, this is not for me. Sometimes I watch videos and I don't like the channel, and vice versa. I like the channel, but I don't watch. Of course, I have to like a channel for me to actually subscribe. I actually unsubscribed about 5 channels today, which I don't even watch anymore, and I added 3 because one of these channels hasn't put out a video in 2 years. So there's really no point in me staying subscribed to them. It's just taking up space. Because YouTube only gives you 1,000 people to add. And after that, they delete someone so you can add it. You'll never know. Some people swear it's more than 1,000. For me, it is exactly 1,000. And if you delete too many people, they will delete a lot of people. That's just how the algorithm is. So, but yeah, this one channel, I hadn't seen him in like 2 years. And I was like, well, why am I still subscribed to him? Watch. The second I unsubscribe from him, that's when they come back and start posting videos. That's generally what happens. Because I haven't seen Mantic Coins in a long time. That was a channel I watched all the time. I haven't seen them in a long time. So there are several channels I hadn't seen in a long time. Whether or not I got severed the connection, or it's possible. I mean, hell, Big T's probably streaming right now. Being a Friday, he usually streams around this time. He gets a bunch of people. There's always someone that's going to stream. I mean, right now there's probably 10,000 people, probably more. There's like 1 million people out there streaming. Yeah, there's probably at any given time 30 people in the coin community right now doing auctions. And that's good. They can go to whatever channel they want. That's all good. So, I mean, yeah, but sometimes I don't think YouTube promotes me well. And when they send me the survey, I tell them that. Sometimes they do. Like with Greenbox, I had to check out his channel and make sure he was an actual channel. And he does a lot of tech stuff. And he does all kinds of stuff. He's got sponsors and whatnot. And he's kind of he's bigger than I. You don't have almost 9,000 subscribers. You're bigger than that. Brock's boys and Aaron. Woot, woot. Aaron's getting a little feisty on you lately, Brock's. I think, oh, I'm not focused on it, Texas Joe. You don't make a whole lot. You don't. I just want to get monetized as a goal. How you make money off of YouTube is third party sponsors, merchandise. If people super chat you, you get 65% of that. And you only get like 2 cents an ad or something like that. You don't make a whole lot. You can make more money outside of YouTube, basically. Yeah, everybody's grinding to get to that goal. I want to do it as a goal because everybody keeps telling me I can't do it. So I just want to throw my middle finger up in the air and tell them, yeah, I can. But, even Scotty said he only makes $100 a month. Well, Texas Joe, I never really got into YouTube to get monetized. If it happens, great. I just started getting on here to make friends, and in some cases it's like a therapy session, but it's not. As hey, I wouldn't know you, Texas Joe, without YouTube. Some people yeah, there are people out there they are so obsessed. Look, I don't do any of this editing crap. Look, there are people that spend Stacks and stuff would spend 6 hours editing one video and then get 12 views on it. I can do that I can get 12 views on a video without editing. Why am I going to waste 6 hours of my time? No, it's cool, Texas Joe. Well, some people think you're going to make it rich off of YouTube, and you're not. YouTube takes 30 to 35% of your super chats, and then they tax you on top of it. You only get paid once a month on YouTube. It's on the 21st of each month. They take all your super chats. They take 35% of your super chat. It's 30, really. And then at the end of the month, they tax you on that. Yeah, if you put $5 in, they don't get that. And they don't get that right away. You only get paid once a month. It's on the 21st of each month. That's when why do you think the big YouTubers start putting out videos from the 21st to the 20th? That whole last week is when the big YouTubers are active. It's the same thing on Twitch. I am affiliated on Twitch, but I don't get people watching my streams. And on Twitch, I can run as many ads as I want, and I get 2 cents an ad every 20 minutes. So I wind up getting like $1 or 50 cents a stream, maybe. If I run 25 ads in 2 hours and get $1. But you also need $100 to cash out. Same thing on Twitch, same thing on YouTube. But you have to set up an AdSense. But you don't get to say on what ads they run on your channel. And they can run as many ads as they want. Right now, they're running ads on my channel because that's how YouTube is right now. Because of the Chinese flu, they say we're not making enough money. So yeah, if you want to tip someone $10 on Super Chat, take into effect that 30% of that's gone. So so 10% plus 30, you should if you want to tip someone $10, tip them 15. 99 cents is the lowest you can go on a Super Chat. And they take 30% of that. They're only getting pennies on the dollar. But I actually checked out that video Greenbox did. I was watching that video on how much he made. He said he made $500 in a month just from ad-based revenue. And he looked at it, and I was watching the video, and I'm like, of course, he gets a lot of people watching his content. I think they only pay you like 2 cents an ad. But, yeah, it's 30% for Super Chats. Yes. But sometimes they charge 35%. It's happened to a few friends I know. So, that's why I had my PayPal up. I used to say my PayPal on here, but I don't do it anymore. Generally, I have to make another PayPal. But I mean, my PayPal's still active, but I don't give it out on my YouTube page anymore. But yeah, most people just do YouTube. But then again, you see, PayPal's cracking down on that because friends and family, a lot of these coin place auctions and a lot of the card auctions are doing friends and family. And YouTube's and PayPal's going, wait a minute, they're actually shutting down accounts because it should be going through goods and services. So all of these people that do auctions, when they say friends and family and they're getting like 500 donations within 20 minutes, PayPal will shut that down. Cash App steals people's money. Don't use Cash App. They purposely will close your account. Yep. Oh, PayPal actually passed a law. It just went into effect this month, actually, which is why I got to get a PayPal MasterCard so they don't charge me. Now they're charging you $6 a month. If, like, in other words, I got money in there. But here's the thing. I can't get my money out of PayPal. For whatever reason, they won't let me. I used to be able to do it. Yeah, Cash App is this little thing on your phone people send you money to. Yeah, Cash App is purposely closing people's accounts down. So same thing with PayPal. See, PayPal, when they close your account down. Yeah. Yeah. See, PayPal don't have to give you your money. That's the thing. They can keep it. Same thing with Cash App. Oh, I went to get my money out of PayPal a couple of weeks ago, and they told me, oh, we can't do it, sir. I called them up, and I said, what's wrong with my account? Oh, nothing. I never had a problem before. But not that well. If you had a PayPal account for more than a year, they don't ask for that anymore. But now they're supposed to charge like $6 a month. If you don't keep money in your that's why I'm trying to get the PayPal MasterCard. It has a debit card, that way I can just swipe it. Which I should get because they keep telling me I'm eligible, but I don't have much credit, so they're probably going to deny me. But yeah, I really don't want to do Super Chats because they take too much money away from you. I tell people, do that. Maybe that's why PayPal. Yeah. Well, I didn't have any money on it. I got like, I don't know, $10 in my PayPal, maybe 12. But when you go to cash it out or transfer it, they charge you $3.95. When you go to Walmart, they charge you $4, which is basically $3.95. They charge you that 5-cent extra fee. Because I put it in my when I had the last job I worked for, I had a Visa card, and that's what they paid me on. So it was compatible. So I would take my money out and put it on my Visa card. MasterCard. But that card, some bank bought that money transfer thing, and they switched to a different company, which is charging money on it. And I was like, nah. So that card expired. I didn't renew it. I could have renewed it, but they wanted to charge me like $10 a month, $9.99 a month, and then $5 every transaction. ATM, they want to just bleed you dry. But I tried a few weeks ago at Walmart to get my money out, and they told me no. I think it's because of my phone, because my phone doesn't pick up Wi-Fi. And when you go to Walmart, you got to scan the little thing, and it's got to go beep, beep, beep. And I couldn't pick up the Walmart Wi-Fi. That may be it. So I may have to print it and then send them a printout. But I want to get it out because I don't want freaking PayPal or anybody taking my money. Didn't know. Some of it's mine. Some of it people donated in the past, long ago. There are a few people from last year that still know my PayPal. Because once you donate, your name's always there, or screen name. It's always up there. I don't know if you can delete it or not, but I don't give my PayPal out anymore, only because I'm not saying that time when I got hacked it was because of that, but I don't want to do that stuff. So I mean, I'll give it to people I trust. If I know them and I trust them and I know they're not going to screw me over, then yeah, they can have it. But if it's just somebody randomly that comes in, because I used to get these trolls that come in and they say, I'll give you $500 if you eat a sausage. And I'm like, yeah, give me the $500. And I gave them, I had a different PayPal account at the time. None of my info was on there. And I said, as soon as you put 500 on there, they were like, no, you got to eat it first. And I'm like, yeah, I know where this is going. And, they never paid me. I'm not going to, because they want to try to control your streams by making you do stupid stuff. And then they find the reason not to pay you. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Or I'll do it. I had a guy that did that to me. I did a video for him, and he was supposed to pay me $20. He paid me $5, and he never did pay me the balance. So I guess I was lucky I got $5. But I know his personal information. If I wanted to be an ass, if I really wanted to be an ass, I could expose it. But I don't do those kind of things because I'm not an ass. It's Kyle. Kyle, I need $500. No. Yeah, but yeah, Texas Joe, I kind of just, it's just, you see what you get. It's just me talking. I'm a little more protective now, especially after that hack last year. And of course, it was just a random thing. They just see some idiot on screen. Oh, let's go get that idiot. Hey, Firebird, what's going on? I'm doing pretty good. Nah, you got to save your money. You got to save your money, Kyle. Hell, Kyle knows how to edit stuff. I wish I knew how to do all that editing. I mean, Twisted Tips pretty much showed me a little bit how to do stuff, but I can't even link stuff anymore. See, that's the problem. I would link my PayPal and link other stuff in here, but I don't do that stuff anymore. But if somebody I knew really wanted to donate, they could. I don't even know how to send you videos. Look, Kyle, I didn't even own a computer until 2003 when I was 23. Okay. We didn't have all of this stuff. Your age, back. Okay. I don't know how to do that with email. Back in my day, we didn't have all this. We didn't have internet. We didn't have all this stuff. 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds back in my day were collecting baseball cards and shit. And I guess, I don't know. They were doing something different nowadays than today. I guess I could. But, yeah, I was saying Stacks, who I haven't seen in a while. Okay, if you want. I don't know. But you got to remember, they used to have, I guess I do. Yeah, I got good genes, I guess. I don't know. Well, I read an article where they said men usually don't age until they're like 50. I mean, in the face, then they start aging because of the genes. So I don't know. But Awesome Joe Productions used to come in here all the time, and he used to. I feel like I'm 80. My body, I'm trying. That's why I'm trying to eat healthy. My body feels like it's breaking down. As soon as I hit 40, it's like, but Awesome Joe Productions used to come in my live streams. I hadn't seen him in a long time. Yeah, I got it screenshotted. It's right next to somebody else's screenshot because I don't remember stuff. So I gotta when I was actually looking at it today. You and I look skinny. I'm still 208 pounds. I lost a few pounds. Yeah, I'm trying to get down to like 170. Oh, well, yeah, I try not to crash into anybody, but who does? But also, like I said, Awesome Joe Productions used to come in my streams all the time. I guess he stopped doing YouTube. And what he would do is he would start up a live stream and then start recording my live stream, and then YouTube would block him because I would be like, he would ask me for permission, and I would give it to him. And then YouTube would block him. I think, hey, Ben, I think what happened is he did it too many times because he was trying to, like, say, hey, go follow this guy. But he was literally just, like, streaming my stream on his stream, which is a TOS violation. Unless you give permission in writing, which I didn't do. I gave him permission on a live stream one time to do it. And within 2 minutes, his channel got shut down. And then he restarted his channel. But I hadn't seen him in forever. No, I don't want to weigh 220. That's the opposite direction. That's opposite. So, hey, yo. It's like Scott Hall. I need a toothpick. Hey, yo. He just got inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame again. So, really? Sure. Look, I don't remember half the times what I say half the times. So, I'm afraid, okay. But, yeah, they had the WWE Hall of Fame the other night. And I'm thinking they usually do that before WrestleMania. So, WrestleMania's got to be this Sunday. And, yeah, the whole NWO got, Hogan got inducted again. And Kevin Nash got inducted again. And Sean Waltman gets inducted because he's in. I don't remember Sean Waltman being in the NWO, but apparently he was. Yeah, his sixth character might have been. I don't know, but he went in. He's a member of DX and NWO. He don't know what faction he's in. Just throw him in there as any faction. And there was a few people I didn't even know that got inducted. That was in. I watched clips of it. At this point, they pretty much just throw anyone. The WWE Hall of Fame is a sham. It's not even it's not even a true thing. It's just to get publicity. It's not like, I would say like the Baseball Hall of Fame, but yeah, that's a sham right there. Until they put Shoeless Joe Jackson and Pete Rose in the Hall of Fame, that's bullshit right there. That's not a Hall of Fame, in my opinion. You got all these murderers and thieves and cheaters in the Hall of Fame, okay? And also, I think they should finally put Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens in the Hall of Fame because even before they supposedly did these steroids, they were Hall of Famers. Barry Bonds would have been a Hall of Famer regardless. Roger Clemens, yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even follow baseball anymore after what they pulled a few weeks ago. I mean, I still got my fantasy leagues, but yeah, I'm not watching any more baseball. Not that I have in the last few years anyway. But when a national sport tries to tell you what and what not you can't do, then I got a problem with that. You know. But, yeah, baseball, football Hall of Fame I don't have a problem with. Basketball Hall of Fame I really don't have a problem with. Baseball Hall of Fame is just, it has no connection. It's not even affiliated with the MLB. It's a separate organization. And they choose who they want to put in, which is bullshit. I guarantee you if the writers voted on Pete Rose and Shoeless Joe, they'd be in the Hall of Fame, first ballot. They've never been on the ballot, so technically it doesn't count. The Hall of Fame's gotta be reinstated to baseball. But if I remember correctly, Shoeless Joe Jackson was a lifetime ban. Shoeless Joe Jackson's been dead for 70 years. The key, lifetime. Okay, Shoeless Joe's been dead for 70 years. Put his ass in. Hey, Steve. You know, Steve, I was this close to calling you today. And then I was like, well, it's 5 o'clock. I got to start my stream. So I'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, but if you think about it, they have no affiliation with baseball whatsoever. As far as the only affiliation they have is just whatever. And the writers are the ones that vote. And half of these writers don't know anything about anything. You know, Major League Baseball, you know, they banned Pete Rose 30 plus years ago. And they bring him back for sometimes MLB gives him permission to be on the field. Like when they have a Reds reunion or when they have a Phillies reunion, they give him permission. Other times they tell him no. Like he can't even go buy a ticket and watch a baseball game. He's not even allowed to. Okay. When they do the Hall of Fame ceremonies, he's got a little thing a couple of miles down the road for that. Oh, good Lord, Steve. That's crazy. Never want anybody's house to burn down. Doug stoking his fire. Is that what you call it nowadays, Doug? We used to call it choking the chicken back in my day. No. No. Hell. Yeah, I'm thankful that nothing. I'm thankful that this tinderbox didn't go up. Now I hope it never does. Cross my fingers. You never know, sparks or this or that. You never know what's going on. I don't wish that towards anyone. The other night it was storming. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up because it was a tornado warning, and we had 40 mile an hour winds outside. And my radio, I got it set to the National Weather Service, which is about 10 miles down the road, and all of a sudden I hear beep, beep, beep. I'm like, what the heck? I used to have it on my phone, but I turned that off because it would scare the shit out of me. Dead sleep. And the announcement came on and it said, there is a tornado approaching, ... And then they said the where, general area. And then they said in 5 minutes. And I went, oh, shit. And thank God nothing came of it. But tomorrow night, the next 2 nights, they're supposed to have bad weather again. So, but it was storming, like my window was shaking. It was 40 mile an hour winds out there shaking, 3 o'clock in the morning. And it just, boom, I heard a burst and it woke my ass up. Now, a lot of times I'm still up at 3, but this time I was out and woke my ass up and, yeah, you can always, you can't replace a human life. Things can be replaced. Thank God at the time I wasn't down where Katrina hit. I mean, I was, but I just had wind damage. But if I would have stayed in the parish I grew up in, I would have lost everything I had. Now I had to restart. So I still have all my memories from a kid and this and that. Most people down there don't. Yeah, I tell you, yeah, it's crazy. I've never really known anybody that had that happen to them. I remember I was in a live stream and Rico's hunting treasure, who he actually passed away a few weeks ago. He lives in Australia. The last couple of years, he had his house, forest fires. His house almost getting burned down, where he couldn't be in his house for almost 6 months. Then the coronavirus hits. Then he got stuck into bad health, and I don't know what he died from, but he died last week. I think he was in his 40s, maybe. I don't know. He was having some health. He used to come on my channel every once in a while. I supported him, but he had just put out a video. The last video he put out was about 2 weeks ago, and it was flooding the streets where he lives. And he's like, I can't go to work today. In the last 2 years, that man had a lot of stuff. Oh, well, we'll probably get that tonight then. Yeah, it's sunny outside right now, and it's warm. I think it's about 80 degrees outside. But they said the next couple of days it's supposed to storm here really bad, like the other night. The other night, it was just really from 11 o'clock to about 3, 4 a.m. It just... And I fell asleep. I fell asleep, and then that big lightning bolt just boom, and then my radio woke me up because I have it set to the National Weather Service. So I got the little button on my, I'll show you, on my radio, and I have this old alarm clock, and so I listen to the Saints games on my other stereo. So it's got it's a little dusty, and it's a little Craig radio, it's probably from the 80s. It's got this little button on it, and I press the button. And it tells me when I turn this thing on, the National Weather Service pops up. And then it notifies me and tells me, there is a severe warning. Well, it said tornado warning 8 miles away from so-and-so. And I went, okay. It was moving 45 miles an hour. So it was moving pretty fast. Which is a good thing. But, yeah, they said the next couple of nights it's supposed to storm. And it kept me up to about 5 in the morning. I finally went back to sleep. And but it takes a lot to wake me up. Once I'm sleeping, it takes a lot. I mean, I slept through a damn tornado basically once. So, I mean, I probably could have slept through that. But the only reason why it woke me up is because I had this thing set, and I forgot I had it set. And the funny part about this thing is, I don't even have to have it plugged into the wall because I don't have batteries in it now. I took the battery out, but I had a battery in it. It takes a 9-volt. So I had I woke up because I was like, I don't have my radio plugged in. The last time I had this radio plugged in was when the Saints played. So it's been about a couple of months. And sometimes I'll listen to certain channels. When JV was on the radio, this is what I listened to him on. This thing works pretty good. It picks up a lot of. It don't pick up certain stations. It picks up a lot of stations, but yeah, it went off, and I'm like, what? It woke me up. I remember a couple of years ago they had a Amber Alert, and this is when I first got this phone about 3 or 4 years ago. I first got this phone. And I didn't know how to set any features on it. And I had the phone turned off. And the phone turned back on. And it went, what's that voice? I don't know if you ever heard of Amber Alert. There's like an eerie voice. And it comes on and it goes, the alert, alert, alert. And I'm like, and I'm hearing somebody talking. And I'm like, I got up and I said, where the hell is that coming from? And I'm looking. And I go, my phone is flashing. So I do this, and I'm like, and there's settings in here. I had to turn off the presidential settings when Obama was president on my other phone because I kept going off every 5 minutes. Which they can do on all cell phones, by the way. If they really wanted to, you have to turn that feature off. But every phone's got an Amber Alert feature on it, and This was like 2:30 in the morning. It woke my ass up out of a dead sleep. And I was like, I actually thought somebody broke into my damn place at this point. I was scared shit. I was like, what the? I was, you know, and then I saw it was my phone. Yeah, it's a flip phone. Hey, beat me up, Scotty. You know, I tried to call Scotty on his phone one time. He never answered. He don't really, he don't pay attention to me too much as where he pays attention to Doug and Steph and others. He don't, he don't pay attention to me too much, which is fine. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. I didn't know you were going to pop on, Jeep and John. I'm not using StreamYards today, no. When I use StreamYards, nobody jumps on my panel. Nobody. It's when I don't use StreamYards and everybody wants to come on the panel. So, I was thinking of using StreamYards. I'll do it tomorrow. Hell, I stream 5 days in a row. I'm trying to get that magic 4K. I remember back in the day when I had more watch hours than Jeep and John, and then all of a sudden he went woo straight through the roof and said, "See you, son." He's been monetized for a year and a half now, probably. I'm doing okay. I ain't got no complaints. Yeah, but I had somebody that wanted me to use StreamYards the other day. And, I thought Scotty was getting a hotel room or something. Rainey was wanting him to get a hotel room. Yeah, Scotty's never come on my stream yet. Not once. I don't even think Scotty subscribed to me. Not that it matters because I'm not anybody important. Yes. Oh, yes. Alexa Ali's devices. Oh, you want to know how you test it? Open up your phone and start talking about Preparation H. I told my cousin to do that, and she's like, why? Just randomly talk about anything. Preparation H, dog food. There's the people that come in my chat. Yeah, most of the coin community don't really I don't really feel like I'm in the coin community, to be perfectly honest, because most of them don't really pay. I go in their streams and half of them ignore me. They don't really pay attention to me, and that's fine. I don't go into auctions. I don't buy their stuff, so that's probably why. I always consider my channel as a hodgepodge. A few people here, a few people there, a few people there. Yeah, when I used to stream at midnight, I used to get a shitload of people in here. I used to get a shitload. No, I'm not talking about you, Texas Joe. I'm talking about others. Yeah, I had to stop streaming at midnight because I got hacked. And I don't want to take that chance anymore, so I had to stop streaming at night. I was getting 40 people in here. I was getting 500 watch hours or 400 or 500. I was almost, but then I didn't have the subscribers. So watch hours didn't mean shit. Now I got the subscribers. I can't get the it's always something. Oh yeah, I used to get people from the Philippines. See, when you stream, I figured this out. When you stream at midnight my time. Well, you're practically in the same time zone, being in Kentucky. I think you're in the same time zone. Midnight, I used to stream from like midnight till, like, say 3 in the morning. Midnight is perfect time because you get your insomniacs. You get the people in California, which is like 10 o'clock at night. 6 hours later, which is about 6, 7 in the morning, you get your UK at 6. The Philippines, it's about 11, 10 a.m., so that's perfect for them because, if you ran it didn't give me credit for it, Jeep and John, so I don't know. Might have to run it again. Yeah, YouTube's not giving me credit. I got about 15 people telling me they ran my playlist, and I don't get any hours. And I know it takes 2 or 3 days for YouTube to catch up. So I don't know. It's being weird. Why not? Hey, I appreciate it, Jeep and John. Yeah, just run, because I noticed Dale did that too for me. And, about 2 days. Well, I know Dale, Dale did it for me, and Honey Tina showed me proof where she did it. And she's like, I can't understand why you're not monetized. And I said, well, all my videos from last year kept dropping off, so I should be fine. I lost 450 hours in 1 month, but I gained one live stream. I got 166 watch hours. I get about anywhere from 15 to 40 watch hours a stream, depending on how long I go. But when I used to stream at midnight, I used to get 200 plus views a stream. Now I'm lucky if I get 50 or 60, but I don't really care about that. I'm just here to have fun and stuff. I just want to get monetized, like I was saying earlier, as a goal. You don't make any money off of it, obviously. So, plus I like meeting people. If it wasn't for YouTube, it's a free platform. So if they tell you, hey, we don't want you to do shit. Why is it still here? Yeah, I must still be here. Okay. It's weird. YouTube was telling him my connection was unstable and it paused my stream on my side. So, you talk about YouTube and they screw you over. Hey, poop my pants. What's going on? I fell asleep that night, so I didn't really get to watch the rest of that stream. So I'm going to have to go back and watch that stream. But, yeah, I used to get all the ladies in here, too. Well, sometimes I still do. Jeep and John, you got to use your influence to get Amy in here. I had one live stream on my Saints channel. My Saints channel used to get a lot of views. After the games, I used to go live on my Saints channel. And I'm probably going to start doing it on my channel. There was one live stream. And it wasn't even during the Saints game. It was the off season. It was, it's still up there. It had 1,800 views on one live stream. It had, I had about 65 people in my chat. It kept fluctuating, but the average was about 30 to 35. I don't know if it was the trolls. I don't know. Because I got a bunch of dislikes on that video, but it gave me something like 2 weeks of watch time or some weird ass number. But I only got like 200 people over there, so I didn't do anything. And then another one of my videos got 600 views, and another one got like 1,000. But now when I stream on that channel, I don't get more than 10 views because I don't do it that often. And that channel's not under my name. It's under my friend's name. So I kind of gave up on monetizing that channel because I'm not going to monetize a channel that I'm not going to get any money from. Because my friend would get all the money from it, not me. And he doesn't even contribute to it. He just made up the page and put a picture. He's never done anything on that page. So I just really don't post too much on it anymore. I mean, I'll win the draft in a few weeks. I'll do something. But, I mean, I did a, hey, Zanron. I did a thank you, Drew video on there. But when I used to go live after Saints games, I used to get 20, 30 people in my chat. And I was getting like 500 views. So it's crazy. I mean, I would be in your streams, Jeepin', but you stream you do them coffee streams. I'm not up that early. I'm going to bed by the time you're doing streams half the time. Because I'm constantly putting in applications and trying to get me a job and trying to get me a second job and trying to get me I don't care. I'm lined up. You do them coffee streams at like 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm just not up at the 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not. If I'm up at 8 o'clock in the morning, that means I didn't sleep, which I've done a few times on Scotty's stream on a Sunday morning. Not that anybody would miss me on that stream, but I don't know. Oh, I appreciate you, Jeep and John, but I seriously doubt anybody will jump in this stream. I got a few people. I don't even associate myself with it. Jimmy Licari, what in the hell? Shit, Jimmy Licari who told Jimmy Licari I wasn't giving anything away? No. Actually, me and Dale are doing something Tuesday. Dale's coming on my channel to do battle chat on Tuesday. You know, I threw an idea out at him and I said, hey, you want to do it? He's like, yeah, let's do it. So, but I want to get an idea going where I just want to like host other people's stuff. Of course, I'm not doing auctions because that wouldn't, you know. Sure, why not? My channel's a hodgepodge. I tell everybody else to follow everybody else, you know. So, good job. Yeah, I need a bunch of likes. Yeah, you know, I got to rewatch Zanron's stream because my computer kept going in and out, and I fell asleep, and then I couldn't. Oh shit, my foot hurts. I couldn't understand this and that and what you call it. Yeah, Poop My Pants is Zanron's son. You know, that's a father and son team. They go out and they say, "All right, let's go. Let's kick some butt." But yeah, you know, I tell everybody follow each other. Why the hell not? That's why I consider myself a hodgepodge. I go in the coin community, card community. I go on random streams sometimes and just talk to people. And YouTube had a random person pop up in my stream the other day. This guy's got like 9,000 subscribers. And he popped in my stream for a few minutes. Hey, Ashley, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in. I just sit here and chat. I got nothing. If I was to give away something, Jimmy Licari would probably win it anyway. He's got a lot of mad skills going on. He's got a lot of mad skills. So I'm wearing a shirt, not even promoting Miller Lite. It's a Saints shirt. You just can't see the shirt because the logo's way at the bottom. That's how they made this shirt. But, yeah. See, now we're starting to get the ladies. I swear I do get the ladies in here sometimes. Just Steph's not here right now, and I haven't seen Amy in a while. She's MIA right now. Didn't know. I don't know where the hell she's, you know. But it's always good to meet new people because YouTube, people come and people go. And, you know, there are people that used to be in my chat last year that aren't even in YouTube anymore. I go in knitting streams. Yeah, I wish I was. Oh, yeah, your Amy's working. No, I was talking about another. I wasn't talking about your Amy, Jeep and John. I was talking about another person that comes in named Amy. The one that Zanron, I met in Zanron's channel. Youper Amy. Yeah, she told me she was working when I went in her stream a couple of nights ago. She says she works second shift now, I think so. I'm trying to see when I start going back to work. I hope it's got to be soon because at this point, you know, they're opening up the damn state. So I think it's about time that these people should start freaking putting their money where their mouth is and start hiring people instead of putting signs out and telling people they're not hiring. Because around here, they got signs everywhere. And then they say, oh, we're not hiring right now. And I go, why do you got signs out? I actually think the federal government is actually paying the state of Louisiana to not hire people. I'm convinced of this. I'm 100% convinced of this. You know, I don't have proof of it, but I mean, if you got a sign out that says now hiring, and somebody's trying to apply to your position and you don't want to even give them a chance, something's wrong. Now, I may not be the most qualified person in the world, but anybody can flip a burger. I went into not McDonald's. I went into Raising Cane's, which is a fast food place, last month. I had an interview, and the guy was like, oh, I like your style. I like this. I like that. I like everything. All your qualifications are good. Then he sends me an email. Sorry, we can't hire you this time because you're too overqualified. How many ass am I overqualified? You know? Like, all right, well. Yeah, well, they got signs out here. That's what I'm saying. I'm, you know, hopefully by next week I get a, you know, I call them every day. I'm just going to start walking in these places and just sit there and say, I'm not leaving until you hire my ass. I'll just sit there. I'll sit there for 12 hours. No, what I should do, I should just walk into a place and just start working. Right? I just start picking up shit and just like, hey, where's this go? I guarantee I could do a better job faster. That's how I got the last job. I walked into the place. I just started working. I was there for like 3 hours before somebody figured out I wasn't employed there. And then the boss came up to me and he goes, I like what you did. You're not hired here, but he goes, now you are. It works. You know, it used to be back in the day, if you bugged them, they would hire you. Nowadays, if you bug them, I called this one lady every day for about 2 months until she gave me an interview. And at the end of the interview, she goes, okay, now you can stop calling me. So I knew I wasn't hired there. She just gave me an interview just so I stopped calling her. You know, and I said, well, you wait, you know, if you would have gave me an interview 2 months ago, I knew she wasn't going to hire me. You know, but it's weird because of COVID and all these other rules and whatnot. But I'm looking up at it. So yeah, I might have to work 2 and 3 jobs, which is fine for a while. So if I do that, you might not see me too much. But you know, they got this thing called bills, and unfortunately, they don't accept monopoly money. Although I think they should, because they raised my internet twice this year. Twice. In 4 months, they raised my internet. Oh, damn. What's your boss's name, Jeep and John? I'm going to have a talk. I'm going to say, you need to give that man a raise. In fact, he's hosting my show right now, so he needs an hour lunch. Hell, you know, most places I worked at, I only got a half an hour lunch. One job I worked at, I got no breaks and no lunch, and I worked 10-hour shifts. Because I was part-time, they don't have to give you any breaks or lunches, technically. But, yeah. Whatever job I get, hopefully it's in the morning. Oh, 30 minutes? The last job the last job I had, I could take as many breaks as I want because the store manager was always outside smoking. So if I needed to go find her, I would just go outside and then I would just wind up talking to her for 20 minutes. Nobody would miss me. And even, you know, store manager was there. She was like, the other managers were calling me in to do something. And my store manager was like, I'm talking to him right now. And they would, you know, but what happened was she got fired. And when she got fired, I got the axe because I was the longest tenured person there. I wasn't the highest paying person. I was one of them. But, yeah, they pretty much gave me and 2 other people the axe that were there for 2 years because they thought we were going to, you know, I don't know what they thought. But, yeah, this woman, she didn't hire me, but she became the manager about 2 months after I was hired. The guy that hired me, he left because he was driving 100 miles there and 100 miles back, and he got tired of doing that. He actually came from another state. And because they didn't have this company in his state, and they were paying him like I don't know how much, and he wanted something like $200,000, and they pretty much told him no, so he walked. I think he did that on purpose because he didn't want to work for the company anymore. And then he got hired at some grocery store in the Midwest or something. I heard he moved up. I think he got hired at a Kroger. We don't have Krogers in our state, as far as I know of, but I heard it's a grocery store. So, you know, but, yeah, he pretty much hired me he just called me one day and interviewed me. And he already had me on a schedule before he even interviewed me. And he's like, I got to interview you because they making me interview you and I really don't want to. So he goes, I'll ask you 2 questions. Do you want a job? Yes. When can you start? Today. Okay. That was it. That was the only 2 questions he had. He just, at that point, he didn't really care about his job. In my opinion, he wanted to leave. He was already there for 5 years. He got tired of driving 100 miles, 200 miles a day back and forth. He wanted to leave. and they wouldn't let him. He actually resigned once, and they wouldn't let him. So the second time he quit late, they fired him. Well, it was equal. I think he put in a notice and left, but they fired him on the last day because he didn't come in. The last day he was just like, I'm not coming in today. He called in sick and they fired him. All right, well, I got to take a break real quick. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. So y'all talk among yourselves. I'll be right back. No, it wasn't party time. It was party time in my colon. Yeah. Yeah. My stomach bothers me every once in a while, and it decided to bother me there. So there you go. Sometimes I take a break, and I get nobody in here sometimes. Nobody stays for more than, well, I can't say nobody. Some people, but I don't know if it's party time. I'm surprised it's quiet right now. I got this neighbor over here. Okay, they're blowing a horn. That one's moving over there. The other couple streets down, a couple of houses down, that one's moving. This one, I don't know what the hell that one's doing. So, they're doing a lot of what you call it. Oh hell! Oh shit! I forgot to get my drink. Let me get my drink beverage of the day. It ain't Scotty's fiber stuff. I gotta shake it up again. It's my tea. And I see I'm down to 4 people. I bored everybody to death. It happens. But yeah, back in the day, I used to be a superstar, man. No, it's all good. So yeah, I guess Jeep and John went back to work. So it's good. See, Jeep and John shared me out, and I don't think many people jumped on from it. So I think Steve's doing pretty good. I should call him one of these days. Like I'll call him right now. I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna call up Steve. You've won $1 million. To confirm your prize, please give me the serial bank account routing numbers now. Or I should just call up and go, hello, my friend. How are you doing today? I heard you had some problems with your computer. I can fix that for you, my friend. Do you have a pop-up on your computer? I can fix it for you for $400. American dollars. I still don't know how these people get scammed. They listen to an Indian person and they get scammed out of their money. Stupid. As soon as I hear an Indian person, I hang up. That's okay, Kyle. I had to go take a poop. So that we even. But, well, there we go. Lost my brain for a second there. I think some of my brain just... apparently you can't eat while watching stuff. Because, I don't know, maybe some people can't. But, hey, welcome back. Glad to have you. Sit down for a spell. All this sediment at the bottom driving me insane. Uh-oh. Every time I shake this damn thing, it spits up. I don't think y'all saw that on camera. It just went like a torpedo. Like a goddamn torpedo. I gotta do roll call every 15 minutes. Raise your hand if you're here. I don't know. You know, if I could text worth of shit on this phone, I'd text people, but I can't really. It's set to generic stuff. So I can't really. I used to be able to text it, and something's wrong with the ABC code, so I can't. Do stuff. But, you know, it is what it is, right? So, yeah, so Tuesday, I'm going to do something with Coin World UK, winning some coins and stuff, and doing this battle chat show on here. So Tuesday is not going to be a regular show. Tuesday, I'm going to sit back and let the master do it. I'm going to be on the panel. I'm going to be on the screen. Pretty much like we do on Dale's Tuesdays and Thursdays. I just jump on his panel. We bullshit. He does his questions. Tuesday is going to be a little bit different. At least if it's still going this way, if I still have it planned. It's going to be, you know, we're going to be playing his Battleship game. And, you know, that's if it's still on, you know. Between now and Tuesday, a lot of things can happen. And usually when I try to set up stuff, it always goes under. Like when I tried to get Scotty on here, and that just never, probably will never happen. But it's okay. It's okay. I got that. And, you know, I had the idea of Teresa coming on here, and of course, YouTube decided to block her from a channel, apparently, or I don't know. For what they do that with Durwood, too, and I don't know why they're targeting people. Durwood cannot get on YouTube anymore, apparently. He can get on Twitch, but his tablet will not let him get on YouTube, and I have no idea why. I told him to get another tablet. He needs to get rid of that damn tablet and get another one. I know he's got the few dollars, you know. Shit, he needs to ask for a raise. Walmart should pay their employees $20 an hour. I mean, they can afford it. They can afford it. No. Well, looks like I killed another stream. I guess. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, I need to watch all the shorts and run the playlist. And, you know, my last short I did I thought I had a multi-million-dollar idea, and it just, there are people that do shorts and get 5,000 views for the same crap I do, and I get 100 and something, and I go, what am I doing wrong? But I don't copy anybody. I kind of do, but I don't. It's not, I'm not watching all 6. I was going to do that, Doug, and I might do that after this stream. I might go walk to, because my Walmart is right on the corner, basically. It's right there. It's not a Walmart. It's a grocery Walmart. It's not the actual full Walmart. It's the neighborhood market. And I actually heard Walmart may actually just start going to just markets now. I don't know if that's true. I seriously doubt that's true. But, yeah, I don't like to walk at night. But it's not night yet. But, because the next 2 days it's going to storm here, and I ain't leaving my house unless... Watching those next 2 days, somebody calls me for a damn job, and I got to walk in the rain. That's going to be hilarious. I've done it before. Shit, I don't care. As long as I don't fly up into Antiems, I'm not in Kansas, but I mean, yeah, sometimes I get people just listening, and that's good. It depends. No, I don't have 6 accounts going. I got 1 account going. Minus my phone. But I keep it on my phone for whatever. But, yeah, if I would have known Jeep and John would have popped in, I would have went on Streamyards. See, you don't know these things. When I'm on Streamyards, people don't pop up. When I'm not on Streamyards, that's when they want to pop up. So I guess tomorrow I'm going to have to do Streamyards. I might do a Twitch stream tonight. I don't know. It's much harder for me to do a Twitch stream than it is a regular YouTube stream. I mean, Twitch, you can talk just like this, which is fine, but a lot of people want to see games. And, I am affiliated on Twitch, which is monetized. I do have that going for me. I need to start pushing on that. So, I know if anybody's got a Twitch, hey, follow me on there if you want. It's the same screen name as this, except you add a 0 in between the 3 and the 1 and the 6. But I came up with the bright idea to put a 0 in between it. Because on Twitch, apparently everyone's a 316. So I said, well, I'm going to put a 0 in front like I'm, But then it's just bad for brand name. But I just keep up the 316 in the thing when I do them. But on Twitch, I have to do StreamYards. Or Melon. I did find Melon from Digging Canuck. And, so I did find that. But, it is what it is. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream for. It depends. Usually when I say that, I wind up going for another hour. But, I'm not looking at here. I don't know where I went to. I was looking for a comment that I didn't see, and I don't see it, so it must have disappeared. But yeah, usually I wind up streaming around 4 o'clock, but I was going to do stuff, and then I was busy earlier today with my applications and bugging the hell out of people. I'm going to start recording. I really want to record myself commenting, not on YouTube, but like if I tape record, like literally tape recording me calling people for applications for work, saying, hey, hire me now. Because that way when I have doubters out there, and I'm just saying, I'm not saying anybody in particular, but when I have my doubters out there, when they say I sit on my ass and do nothing all day because they don't know, And I can play the recording back and say, look, this day, this day, this day. You know, especially with unemployment, because they tend to believe I'm not doing anything, which is bullshit, because they don't want to pay anybody. But, you know, that way I can have scientific proof. Look, I called this person at this time. Here, you want to hear the recording? You know. But you have to get permission from the said person you're recording for it to actually work. But, you know. Let's see what we got. But, you know, I had about 12 people add me in the past 3 days, and yet my number on YouTube went down. I don't know how that works exactly, other than YouTube can't count. Plus 12 is not supposed to go minus 3. Now, granted, when someone adds you new, they take you away automatically, and then they put you back on within 2 or 3 days. But I got to start getting the heavy hitters back in here. There are a lot of people I used to know that come on my stream that just poofed. And hey, there's some people that tell me they can't come in my stream because YouTube don't let them for whatever reason, which is right there that they're sabotaging. You know, they know if I'm within striking distance. Nope, we can't allow that. Nope. Now, whether or not that's actually happening, that's debatable because no one really knows for sure. But you know, when I get screenshots of people telling me, oh, they're trying to say you're a kids channel, which obviously I'm not. And obviously I don't have anything set up for it. It's all no. So now my live streams, I don't have an age limit on my live streams, which is, you know, because I'm not doing that. I could, but if then you put 18 or over, you lose whatever. So, Steve said Doug's he's doing okay, and the wind needs to die down. Yes, the wind needs to die down everywhere. I'm starting to think that Kansas is nothing more than a wind tunnel. I know it's in Tornado Alley. I get that, but I don't think there's been one day since I've known you, Steve, where the wind hasn't been more than 20 miles an hour. Less than 20 miles an hour, at least. I don't know how y'all can live in all those high winds all the time. That's just, I couldn't do it. Then again, I live in Hurricane Central, so hey, but that's once in a blue moon. And it's starting to be close to hurricane season. Another couple of months, good old Mother Nature's going to throw some hurricanes our way again. So, you know. Gotta be careful of that. But the hurricanes need to leave my state alone. Go hit Atlanta. Nobody likes Atlanta. No one ever did like Atlanta. They suck. Go hit Atlanta Stadium. You know, go hit that damn stadium. As long as there's nobody in it, just go destroy the stadium. I'm good with that. Go do what General Sherman did during the Civil War. Burn it to the ground. You know? I don't know. Nebraska sucks or Oklahoma sucks, and they're sucking at the same time. They're saying, well, let's see. We suck this way, you suck that way. Kansas is in the middle. Let's just screw them up. Well, Kansas used to get those dirt bowls in the 20s and 30s, and that caused that blackout. You couldn't even see the sun, the dust bowls. Nobody could freaking farm for a long time. And tilling up the dirt. They were tilling up the dirt to the point where the surface dirt came up, and then the damn great dust bowl happened. And then everybody was full of dirt and dust. I hope they learned from that situation, because I don't know how they did it otherwise. But, you know. They don't pay attention. That's the problem. If you don't learn from history, you're going to be doomed to repeat it. And they think, oh, with all this technology, it's not going to happen again. And these idiots, they think they figured it out. No, they don't know. They don't have it figured out. You know, they're never going to figure it out. You ever notice something never gets done until there's a natural disaster? You know, the city of New Orleans, all the water pumps are broken right now. They have to have a generator to have the water pumps, some of the backups working. Some of them's been broken for several years. And then they come out and they say last week, oh, we won't be able to fix the repairs until 2025. A couple of weeks ago, New Orleans floods, obviously, sometimes. And they had a big rain and it flooded in certain areas. And the pumps can only do an inch an hour. Well, when 4 out of the 5 of the pumps are broken, what's the point? And they're spending millions of dollars on all this stuff, and it's breaking. Everything's breaking down, old equipment. Oh, we don't have the money to fix it. Why the hell not? The federal government just gave the state like $1 billion, and they don't have the money? Oh, it's going to happen again. They don't learn. They don't learn, Steve. They don't learn. 100 years to the day, all of a sudden, whoosh, that's Mother Nature saying, hey, y'all stupid. Once that happens, you know, the last time the Dust Bowl happened, it took years. It took years for that to disappear. I mean, nowadays, I'm sure it wouldn't take that long. But then again, you know, when you got incompetence running the government, you know. Now, I don't know if Kansas is a red state or a blue state. But if Kansas is a blue state, they're probably doing it on purpose. You know, it's part of their sabotage the USA campaign. You know. And, Nebraska has 3 trees in the whole state. Yeah. Hell, we got 3 trees on the same street. No, we got tons of trees around here. I got a dead tree basically in my front yard. Well, it's not completely dead, but it's, you know, I had one in my backyard, but it rotted. So I had to get that one cut down a few years ago. They took out the stump and everything, so you can't even tell a tree's there. The grass just grew over it. But that thing was dead, all rotted out. And so that one had to go. The one in my front yard isn't really rotted out. It actually, it's not the best of shape, but it's probably, I don't even know what tree. It's just, I couldn't tell you what tree it is. It's just a tree. So people were eating dust, basically. Dust was getting in people's lungs and people's eyes. People couldn't breathe. They couldn't see. They had to walk to school, the kids, with masks on their face and shit. Oh, it's going to come. Trust me. I'm guessing within the next 4 years. You know, long as the Democrats have power, they're trying to do everything they can now. Technically, they don't have power. But they don't learn from their mistakes. That's the problem. They don't learn. Or they just don't care, or they just don't give a shit. That's it. No. Yeah, I've never even been to Kansas before. I know it's that way somewhere. I don't know. I think Kansas is up and that way. It's up and to the left somewhere. Or maybe it's left and to up. I don't know. Pretty much any state, I got to look up. Unless it's Texas or Mississippi. It's funny. Mississippi's 100% open, but they still test you for the COVID. Texas is 100% open, and we're kind of whatever. So up and west, okay, east west. Yeah, that's about right. Up and west. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. I've never been that far up south, north. So I don't know. Furthest north I've gotten was Ruston. And that's the top of Louisiana. That's damn near Arkansas. I don't plan on stepping foot in Arkansas. Ain't no way. That no. Ain't not what am I going to see in Arkansas? Not much. I'm sure there's stuff there, but I don't want to see it. Took 6 hours, almost 6 hours to get from where I'm at to freaking Ruston. 5.5 hours, I think. And I had to keep going in and out of states. I had to keep going back and forth between Mississippi and Louisiana. And I don't like traveling. I don't like sitting in the vehicle. I don't like traveling. I don't care how big the vehicle is. Don't like traveling. I'm not a car person. I just don't like every once in a while I'll travel. I don't even like going to my aunt's house. It's 2.5 hours away. And I mean, I like going to see her, but I just don't like being in a vehicle for long. I have to get out and stretch, and I don't know. I'm not a traveling person. I mean, I like to stay home and, when working home, but you got to sometimes break up the monotony. So, I mean, I don't get out and do much stuff anyway besides doing that. So it's like, well, okay, once in a while, about every 4 months, generally. Probably the next time I'll go up there is when a hurricane hits. Hey, we're going to attack you today. Like the last time when Zeta came. The eye wall of Zeta came literally right over the damn parish. And then it just went. All of a sudden, it just went. It just decided, we're going to go take Lake Charles out. Because it was this close. I'm telling you. It was this close. Hell, who knows? Scotty might have been where I'm at right now. Hell, Scotty might have the damn Mexicans fixing my roof. If it wasn't for Mother Nature deciding to swerve at the last minute. I think Mother Nature's playing a cat and mouse game with me. She let's mess with him. Let's not mess with him. We had 2 or 3 storms that were coming right for us, literally. And for whatever reason, they hit Lake Charles. Lake Charles got hit with 2 hurricanes within a 6-week period. But I'm going to tell you a lot of reasons why Scotty's company's not making money. 2, 1 is we ain't trusting these people from the outside. I mean, this happened during Katrina. All these fly-by-night companies came down in Louisiana, didn't do shit, stole all the money and left. And it's a lot of locals down here that's been doing it lately, too. 2, the hurricane hit in September, and Scotty didn't even come down until February or March. February. 3, FEMA takes damn near a year and a half to pay people, and they only pay 10% of what your land is worth. And then they tell you, take it or leave it. Some of these people, I'm not sure about Lake Charles. I know there's probably a few rich people up there, but some of these people just say, screw this shit, I'm just gonna rebuild on my own. And then they hire someone right away. See, I honestly believe if Scotty's company, the guy he works for, that Pierre guy, would have came down a couple of weeks after, they would have been fine. But then they had that second hurricane hit. So if they would have been down in Louisiana, let's say November, December, they would have got a lot more business than they do in March and April. I don't. And then they want to sit here and go, we're going to San Antonio. What Scotty's company should do is go to Alabama. Alabama just got hit with all those tornadoes. Alabama is the place to go right now. Not goddamn San Antonio. That ice storm happened 6 months ago. If they go to San Antonio, it's going to be the same thing as going to Lake Charles. The exact same thing. They're going to get maybe 2-3 people. They ain't going to find shit. See, they came down too much in the game. I honestly think Scotty would have been better off working at Walmart or something. For a couple of months and then just quit. I honestly would believe that because he ain't got that much in 2 months, 3 months down here. He ain't got that much money to begin with. And he's breaking even, like you said. At least working a job somewhere up in Minnesota, Wisconsin, even if it's temporary, at least he would be home. At least he could see his family on a regular basis. And he'd be making some money. And if he worked somewhere for a year, he could be a damn Walmart greeter. Hey, welcome to Walmart. Get your shit and get out. Exactly. He don't listen to me, though. Yeah. See, that's why they're not getting any business down here in Lake Charles. This happened in September, these hurricanes. It's September and October. And they come down here in February. By that time, especially after Katrina. Now, Katrina didn't get to Lake Charles, but it hit New Orleans. But a lot of the people from Lake Charles came from New Orleans because they got hit from Katrina. So a lot of those people evacuated. There are still people right now from Lake Charles still in New Orleans hotels. They've been trying to evict them, but they can't evict them because of the COVID. But there are still refugees from that hurricane, from Zeta, in Lake Charles that are in New Orleans right now. But a lot of the people that lost their homes in Katrina, they went that way. They went to Texas. They went to Arkansas. A lot of them probably settled in Lake Charles. So they know when they see these people from out of state, they're not going to trust these people, But yeah, in my opinion, Scotty should have just stayed home and worked at Walmart or something for a few months, 6 months, took a part-time job, do whatever. He could have stayed at home. He could have had his family. I mean, he comes down to Louisiana. He doesn't like it, which I don't blame him. If it was my situation, I had to go to Wisconsin, I probably wouldn't like it either. He's away from his family. I understand that. What money he is getting, he's breaking even. So, yeah, it's just like a hurricane hunter. Pretty much. Although Scotty don't listen to me. I've never called Scotty. He messaged me on Facebook once, but, and I wouldn't want to text Sam. Well, I can't text on here anyway. Anyway, I don't even think he'd talk to me if I did call him. Yeah, I seriously do not think that this Pierre guy knows how to run a business. Obviously he doesn't. If after 2 months they want to pack up and leave, then something's wrong. Hey, YouTube just took away a bunch of my likes. Thank you, YouTube. Appreciate it. I love when they do that, especially in the middle of a live stream. I love it. At least wait till the end of the live stream to take away my likes. Nah, well, his friend probably brainwashed him and said, you're going to make a shitload of money. See, I don't work on commission. That's the problem. If he's working on commission, he's never going to make any money. I'm just dead honest. I am dead freaking honest. He should have just took a job down by him. He should have did a local. He should have just went to Walmart or something, or just a high-paying job, worked there for 6 months, and then just said, all right, I'm leaving. I'm just saying, he would have made the same amount of money. If it took him 2 months to make $2,000 and he didn't even break even, he's basically breaking even. And then he's flying back and forth for one time, and then he's, paying for this, that, and the other. And it took him 2 months before he finally got a paycheck. How the hell do you live off of that? Yeah, I was offered a job a few years ago for commission, and I said no. And the guy's like, why? Aren't you a good seller? I said, yeah. But just because you're a good seller doesn't mean you can have somebody hook, line, and sinker. And then in the last minute, they'll change their mind. Like Scotty said, that person they were going to do the house for, and then they changed their mind for $4,000 cheaper. And those people never even showed up. See, they got screwed. The best bids aren't exactly the cheaper bids. The cheaper you go, the less shit's going to happen. So, it's, yeah. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm just saying it's my opinion. I think he should have stayed in Wisconsin and gotten a job around there for a few months, whether it was Walmart or some job overnight, security guard or something, say, because then he would have never, he would have got paid every week, save his money, and then after 6 months, if he doesn't like it, he can always quit. When the coronavirus is over, then he can go back to doing art and, his other stuff. It just makes more sense to me. But, this guy must have promised him a shitload of money. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what they do. That's what this company does, Steve, apparently. That's what they all do. After Katrina, all 50 states, all the other 49 states were flying into Louisiana trying to make a quick buck. Most of them came down here, got people's money, and just gone. You never saw them again. So that plays into why people are kind of, they don't want to do, it's just Scotty's, the company he's working for, they came in too late. By that time, they have to, people aren't going to wait 6 months. Not in Louisiana. Shit, no. They'll get on the damn phone and they'll say, let's go. A few weeks is fun. A few weeks is good. But these storms happen in September, Steve. September and October. We're in April. He didn't even come down here until February. That's 5 or 6 months. By that time, sometimes it takes about a year to get your insurance money. But by that time, people aren't going to wait. Are you going to wait 6 months to fix your house? No. They'll borrow from people. Some people are well off. I don't know really about the Lake Charles area. I'm sure there are some wealthy people that live there. I don't really know. I guarantee you most of them aren't. The ones that have the money, they're not going to wait. They'll just say, screw it, I'll just repair. Some people in New Orleans did that. They didn't wait for FEMA. FEMA took 2 freaking years. 2 years. And then, like they gave my grandpa $2,500 and said, take it or leave it. $2,500 for his land that's worth $250,000. Take it or leave it. And then if you didn't take it, they found a way to force you off your land. FEMA does that shit. Fix everything my ass is what we call FEMA. FEMA got into so much trouble when George Bush was president. He fired his guy, Michael Brown, who's the director, threw him under the bus. When George Bush was the one that's saying, don't give Louisiana that money. Yeah, New Orleans, they still got abandoned houses. Six Flags in New Orleans is still goddamn abandoned 16 years later. The city of New Orleans can't figure out what to do with it. Although they actually put in a few bids. 3 companies put in bids. 2 of them, one wants to do like a theme park. One wants to tear it down and put in condos and communities. And oddly enough, there's one of them led by Drew Brees and Demario Davis that wants to put in some kind of recreation stuff like farming, teach people how to farm and shit. They put in the most money towards it, but obviously they're probably not going to win. But that land's been sitting. There are so many YouTube videos about people breaking into Six Flags and doing videos that they have 24-hour security guards there for the last couple of years now. But yeah, Six Flags, they left it vacant. They never went back. They declared bankruptcy and said, screw this shit. So that it's been sitting vacant for 16 years. And it's an eyesore because it's right off of where, all the stuff's still up. They just left it as is. People done, if you type in Six Flags New Orleans, you could see people, all the people that do abandoned houses and stuff, they all did videos. They all went in there and filmed it and shit. I never got a chance to go to Six Flags. I mean, I had a chance once and I passed it up, but I know others that did go. And but yeah, they just said hell with that. They bailed. They saw the damage and they said the next day after Katrina, they saw the damage and said, yeah, we're just not coming back here. And they ceded the land to the city of New Orleans and said, nah, we're not coming back to this shit. They didn't even bother to clean up. They just took one look at it and said, nah, we're done. We're done. So, you know, that's what they did. Doctor Who used to like my streams. Now all he does is come in and insult me, and then I bore him to death. I'm disappointed. Oh, you've just won the KDLT contest. All you gotta do is say the word "what the," and then you could win $1 million. I'm sorry, I don't have the who's a McCall and the whatchamangle thingamajig Bob, but I'm only gonna do a few more minutes anyway, because I might run to the store before it gets dark. It's still pretty light outside right now. Unless it's raining, but I don't think it's raining right now. I can't tell. I can only tell if it's raining if it's windy. Then it shakes the window. But other than that, I don't really know. So. Look at that sediment. That's a sediment. Yeah, right. It's all right. It's all right. Look, sediment going. It's all right. It's all right. So, yeah. But that's just my opinion on what I kind of... Now, granted, I'm not Scotty, and he's free to do what he wants in his life. I get that. But I'm just saying. Oh, that's tea. That's Lipton tea. I don't have the thing in my cup. I didn't make a whole thing. I just take it, put some powder in the water, and just shake it up. Yeah. That's all it is. Just that Lipton tea, powder tea. They're made in Texas. Well, the Ozarka water is made in Texas. I think Ozarka should sponsor me, considering I'm always drinking something with Ozarka on it. But I may go to the store and go get me some. I got to get me a coffee or something. They don't close to 10 o'clock. See, they used to be open 24/7. Even before the damn pandemic, they decided to close at 11, and then it was 10. So, plus I want to go see. I haven't went over there in a week or so. I want to go check the Coinstar, because usually when I go at night, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, I find a lot. I found $3 in change. I found all this change last time in the Coinstar. Let me see where it is. I found. Let me see. Hold on a minute. I found. I think this is all of it. I literally found like $405. Jesus, I don't spend $405. It takes me 6 months to spend that. I found all of this change. Well, you can't see it. I found about that much change in the Coinstar last time. Probably about $4 worth of change. Nothing spectacular. Nothing silver. Nothing, I mean, I found a 65. But, hey, as funny as you think about, a month of food. Okay, well, I don't go by the month. I just go, I go once a week, buy a few things for myself. Coffee. The Starbucks, I'll go get some avocados, I'll go get cereal or I don't know, whatever. For a while, I used to get the Vienna sausage and 68 cents, but Vienna sausage and mechanically separated chicken. You're basically eating eyeballs and gizzards, basically. So I stopped eating that shit, and but I don't eat $400 in a month of food. I go every couple of weeks and I'll spend $10. I might spend, oh, you must get a pension or a Social Security or something. Yeah. My dad gets his disability on the 6th of each month, I think it is. So that's when he does all his spending. Supposedly. I've never been there to see him spend, but that's what he tells me. So I don't know. But he pays all his bills on the 6th. And by the time he pays all his bills, he's got a few bucks left. And then he buys his food and he goes, all right. And then he puts whatever it is, $50 away, whatever the hell. I don't know how much he gets. I don't know how much you get in disability, but I've never asked him, but he doesn't pay a whole lot of bills. So, I mean, electric and rent, that's probably what he pays because he doesn't have cable. He's got a satellite dish on his roof. So I know he doesn't pay that. And then it's pretty cheap where he lives. He lives in the middle of the country. So it's pretty cheap where he's at. But that's what he told me he does. So I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. Whatever he does is his business. I don't know. But if I get my Twitch going back up and do my Twitch thing like I usually do, maybe I can earn a few $1 million and retire. Actually, in my case, I could probably make $1 million off of YouTube a month, $1 million off of Twitch a month, and it still wouldn't be good enough. So, damn. Well, shit, you're loaded, Steve. Oh, you get two different. Okay. That's always good, I guess, that you can get what you might as well get while you can now, I guess. Before the government finds a way to abolish all of that stuff. Because they will. With Sleepy Joe in office, they're trying to. That's cheaper than mine. I mean, it's more than what I pay for my particular share of my place, but $520 is cheaper than the overall mortgage on this place a month. So you got 30-something acres at $520. You got something. Shit. I wish I had some acres. I don't like people. I don't like neighbors. I don't like them, especially neighbors around here. Don't like them. And I'm starting to get new neighbors around my neighborhood lately. And they don't talk to you. I've been here 10 years. I haven't said one thing in a minute. My neighbors do not talk to me. I wave and they just disappear. And, well, this house was remortgaged at least 3 times. And each time it was remortgaged, the actual mortgage went up. Because I don't know. I mean, I sort of know, but I'm not really going to say because I'll get in trouble for that. So, well, there you go. This house will never be paid off. It keeps getting refinanced every couple of years. Shit. It's not my house, so I ain't got to worry about it. So, I mean, this house, who knows how long this house has been crap for. It was crap when my brother bought it years ago. It's not crap now. I mean, well, it is crap, but it's not crap. It's livable. So it's not bad. A lot of good things is in this, but the people that owned this house before trashed it completely. Basically almost set it on fire, basically. I mean, it's just, they just pretty much you might as well just gutted it and reset it. And, some places in this house, it's obvious you can tell, but, Oh, well, I haven't owned a pet in about 20 years. Well, I can't have pets anyway, even if I wanted to, which is ironic because my landlord, when she lived here, she had pets. This room, in fact, this room that I'm in, this was her pet room. Because I came here before I used to come in this house before I even lived here. Because my brother owned it at one point. My brother and his girlfriend, they owned it at first. And I used to come here every so often. I used to sleep in this room before this was my room. And all the cats, they had like 15 cats in here and shit. But ironically, I can't have pets. Even if I wanted a pet, I can't have them. And I got to ask her that one time, like, why the hell? It's just probably a standard thing, but, But I'm not really a dog fan. That neighbor has 3 dogs. That one's got 3 dogs. And none of them on a freaking leash. I mean, I wish it could be legal to just shoot dogs sometimes. Like, not injure them or anything. Just like, because they don't listen. I got a lady, she goes, "Come here, so-and-so. Come here, dog." That dog ain't going to listen to you. That dog ran away from your ass because it's tired of listening to you. But I say what, next time that dog gets out and makes that bionic leap into somebody's vehicle, I'm going to film it. I'm going to get my freaking video. I'm going to film that sumbitch. It's going on YouTube, and I guarantee it's getting a trillion hits. Because anytime you put dog videos on YouTube, through the roof. The dog videos just... telling you, it's them dog videos. I don't know what about them dog videos, and cat videos too. But dog videos, then yeah. No. Steph's dog can get away with anything. Okay. All right. My penny video is starting to pick up a little bit. Maybe people are actually paying attention to it. Yeah, I'm going to probably get off in about 3 or 4 minutes. I'm going to get dressed and go to the store real fast because I want to go get me some coffee. Even though I got coffee here, I just want to, plus I got to get some avocados because I need to eat my heart healthy avocados. Plus the next 2 days it's going to storm and I don't have any plans on going anywhere that I know of. And plus I'm going to go check the Coinstar because, hey, I might do a Coinstar or whatever. I might, boxer. I owned the dog once. Had it for 6 months. It broke the fence. Never saw it again. It broke the board. Gone. Never saw that sucker again. So, it wasn't my dog to begin with. It was a stray dog. But it was nobody's dog because we searched around. Nobody, so I adopted it and the damn thing just, bye. So, never did find out what happened to that dog. Just like some of the cats I used to have growing up. Cats disappear. You don't know what happened to them. I'm kind of thinking the next door neighbor who was Vietnamese. They had a Vietnamese family live next door to me. I think they killed the dog and cooked it and ate it. That's what I think. I don't have any proof on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened because dogs just don't mysteriously disappear out of thin air. And they certainly don't break dashboards. They don't break fences with barbed wire on it, basically. Not that this one had barbed wire, but it had a wire going up. So, you never know. Maybe when you die, you have like when athletes retire, they get of their whole athletic career. Maybe when you die, you could ask God, hey, God, what happened so-and-so? The things that you don't know about that you wondered. And then they play back the tape and you're like, oh, that happened. Okay. Oh, wait, that didn't happen. Okay, that did happen. You know, I don't care about why are we here. Why are we here? Because we're here. There's no question on that. It's a philosophical question. I want to know what the hell happened to that dog 30, 40, 50 years ago? Where did that dog, where the hell did my cat in 1997 disappear to? Did someone eat the cat? That's what I want to know. That's questions I want to know. I'll be like, I can't have closure until I know what happened to the cat. What happened to the dog? So, last cat I had disappeared. Cats do that. They go out, they go mate. You don't see them for a couple of weeks. They come back and, you know, sometimes, usually with cats, somebody picks them up and takes them, and that's why. But my cats weren't allowed in my house. So they were outside. This one wanted to be an outside cat anyway, but most of my cats weren't allowed inside my house at the time. So my friend adopted a dog from the vet. Damn dog must be 6'5". That dog dug up his backyard, probably about a good 20 feet down. That dog kept digging to the point where my friend's backyard is like an animal graveyard. Cats, dogs, buried over 20, 30 years. His dog was burying up the bones of the other dogs. And in one case, the other dog that was buried there, they didn't even put the dog in a plastic bag or anything. They didn't even dig. They probably only dug like 2 feet down because he dug it up. And then when it flooded, the dog came up again. And I said, you need to dig at least 6 feet down. And you need to put the remains in a plastic bag or something, or, you know, I mean, eventually it'll turn into bones, but you need to do something like that. And I think the third time he damn buried that dog, I said, what's the point of burying it? It's almost a bones anyway, you know. He had to bury that dog 3 times. It kept coming up. And I said, why don't you just fence it around where you know where your animals are buried so the dog will not dig there? You know? And he didn't listen to me, so it is what it is. It's just, it's crazy. It's almost 7. Yeah, but I think I'm going to call this from the stream so I can go to the store real fast before it gets dark. So I appreciate everybody who was on. I'll call you tomorrow, Steve. I swear. I got your number in my phone. I took it off the screenshot today. I wrote it down. I programmed it in my phone. So I'll definitely give you a call sometime tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but I didn't know if you were busy or not. Or I could just wait till Sunday. Scotty doesn't have a show on Sunday, supposedly. So, you know. I just don't want to call you and then you're busy. You know, I don't like bugging people. So I appreciate you. I'll be on tomorrow. I got to make that few dollars, you know. I'll be on tomorrow. So I appreciate all y'all. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. I'm out.